So we're inside my duck pen. There's all my ducks right there. We just finished this up. Hey Mia, it's my little German Shepherd. And that's Stella, my other German Shepherd. She was a rescue, and she was very scared of everything, but now she's good. And finishes up. It was this thing cost about 200 something bucks, and the front latch doesn't work, so I got to use this chain. So I chain myself in when I go in to keep the dogs out, and I chain myself out whenever I leave. But as you can see, ducks stay dirty with the water. I just put this water in here about an hour and a half ago. What's the point? They got their feeders in here, and then they got the 3 feeders, and they got their water. The duck waterers got those in particular for ducks. And they got 2 pools and their food, and those drawers are going to be their nesting boxes. I got to put 2 or 3 more inside of here. As you see, it's a big old space though. You know, big huge space. I want to make sure I do, and I got to make sure I get the rest of the rocks around here, but I want to make sure I cover all the gaps where anyone can slip through or anyone can slip underneath. There's a skirt that's buried into the ground there. You don't see it, but it's pushed down in there, and it's actually the welded wire, second layer. So I got an extra layer of welded wire around it to make sure it just holds there, and it's dug into the ground. So I use that kind of as a frame to keep everything tight. So if you get some zip ties and you pull everything tight, it becomes a little bit more sturdy. Like this is super sturdy. It's not as, you know, flimsy as some other stuff. And I had to finish this up with some chicken wire, but that's why I made sure I put the rocks on that side to make sure it holds. But yeah, so I'm not gonna get any more ducks until maybe January. I'm gonna order them. Khaki Campbells. That particular breed lays a lot. Khaki Campbell, sorry about that. They lay about 300 eggs a year, and so I'm gonna get a lot huge into ducks because I want the eggs. And so far, I think let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 Pekings, and 2 of them are juveniles. No, we have 7 Pekings, and 2 of them are juvenile. There's one laying down underneath the adult one there. There's one in the back, and there's we got several adults, and we have 2 Muscovies, and they're kind of blossoming a little bit more. We have 2 Ruins, the big brown one and the one with the green head there. We have 1 Cayuga, who's a black duck, like Daffy Duck. Daffy was a Cayuga, and we have 2 crested Pekings. The one with the big old wig on his head, that's a crested Peking. I just love their hair. And the one with the small little fuzz, he's a little stressed out, so I'm not gonna mess with him too much. So I put supplements and vitamins in their water, and they're drinking from the duck water. I'm glad that they love it. But it's their new pen, so we're gonna build about 6 to 8 of these a year, and you can fit a lot of birds into these. And so we'll just utilize all the land, because the way that I see it, you know, I can make a lot of money by getting a big old loan and getting a big facility, but I care about the animals more. You know, I can make a profit maybe a lot slowly than I want to, but you know, at the same time, I think about the animals. Like, is getting a big old facility and trying to skirt the rules, is that really beneficial for the animals? And my answer is no. You know, I'm one of those weirdos. If you met anyone who's ever met me and heard me talk about animals, I'm one of those people who genuinely likes animals more than I like people. So I'll go the extra mile just for them. So I'm gonna keep you guys abreast on the progress here, but so far so good.